Chapter 1. The Gathering Storm. Dark clouds churned above, thick and heavy like the weight of impending war. Thunder rumbled in the heavens, a fierce growl that echoed across the jagged cliffs, warning all below of the chaos to come. Lightning cracked, tearing through the sky, each bolt momentarily turning night into day, casting jagged shadows over the rocky terrain. Atop a wind-swept outcrop, Pikachu stood. Its small form, normally bright and cheerful, was now tense with raw energy. The yellow fur along its back stood on end, illuminated by the electric charge that surged through its body. A single paw was raised, sparks snapping at its fingertips, the promise of power barely contained. This was not the Pikachu known for its playful charm. This was the electric hero, ready to face the storm. Beneath Pikachu's feet, the earth trembled. Faint shapes of other Pokemon loomed in the distance. Some allies, some rivals, watching, waiting. But Pikachu stood alone on that cliff, unshaken by the fury of the storm or the uncertainty of those watching. This was its moment, and nothing would stand in the way of destiny. The storm above crackled again, as if taunting the little electric Pokemon, daring it to respond. Pikachu's eyes narrowed, a fierce determination setting in. It could feel the power of the storm surging around it, calling to the electricity coursing through its own veins. The storm was not an enemy. It was an ally, a resource. Pikachu would harness that power and rise above it. Chapter 2. A Thunderous Challenge. The tension in the air was palpable, each flash of lightning revealing a new danger. On the horizon, the silhouettes of powerful Pokemon emerged. One in particular, a menacing Rhydon, stepped forward from the shadows, its heavy footsteps shaking the ground as it approached. Its armored body gleamed in the electric light, and it let out a low, guttural roar that echoed over the cliffs. But Pikachu wasn't intimidated. It locked eyes with the Rhydon, electricity crackling louder, the air around its fur shimmering with energy. With a sharp cry, Pikachu leaped from the cliff's edge, the storm's fury trailing in its wake. The ground seemed to blur beneath its feet as it dashed toward the oncoming foe. Every step was precise, every movement fueled by the electric energy coursing through the storm. As the distance closed between them, Rhydon reared back, preparing to strike. But Pikachu was faster. Lightning arced across the sky, and in that moment, Pikachu summoned its own Thunderbolt, a radiant, crackling surge of energy that exploded from its raised paw. The bolt struck with pinpoint accuracy, hitting Rhydon's horn and traveling through its body. The ground beneath them shook as the energy dispersed, leaving Rhydon momentarily stunned. Pikachu landed gracefully, its fur glowing from the remnants of the strike, its eyes burning with resolve. Chapter 3. The Hero's Ascent. The victory was fleeting. More shadows emerged from the storm, drawn to the power Pikachu wielded. Yet, in that moment, Pikachu understood. It wasn't just about fighting to survive. It was about becoming something greater. The storm was not merely a backdrop to its battle. It was a mirror to the turmoil within, a reflection of its journey from ordinary companion to electric hero. Behind it, faint silhouettes of friends, old allies like Charizard and Lucario, appeared in the distance. Their presence filled Pikachu with a new kind of strength, the kind that came from bonds forged in battle, in trust. Though it stood alone in this fight, Pikachu knew it was never truly alone. With their silent encouragement and the storm at its back, Pikachu was ready for whatever came next. The storm swirled faster now, the sky a constant barrage of electric blue flashes. Pikachu's body surged with energy, its fur standing on end as the storm's power coursed through it. The next wave of foes approached, but Pikachu was ready. It lifted its paw once more, eyes fierce, determination burning in its heart. This wasn't just another battle. This was a moment that would define it forever. Pikachu, the electric hero, raised its paw high and unleashed a thunderbolt so powerful It split the storm itself. And in that moment, Pikachu didn't just fight the storm, it became the storm.